So I met a guy in the hostel. He goes to the state library regularly, and he was telling me that he was looking for a book which was not there in the library, but the library offered that they're gonna get that book for him, and it was somewhere 600 kilometers away or something, he was saying, and they got it for him for free. He was saying that the Melbourne State Library loves encouraging people who want to learn more, and they'll do it all at their own cost. Okay, so we are at the first alleyway, which I wanted to show you. You see that tiled character on the top, blue color. Looks like one of those characters from Pac-Man. This is put here by a French artist called, he's called the Invader. So he puts these tiles on different streets, alleyways of different countries. These are done by all the children of the soldiers of the Anzac. Conquering over darkness. What do we see? Joy, brave, will, Slade, God is good. Very lots going on this wall. On the left you can see Lushsux. So he takes these kind of controversial pictures and paints them in and around Melbourne and creates a controversy, I guess. Why I say creates a controversy is because he also painted Hillary Clinton in a bikini somewhere, and later people were there was an uproar saying, oh, this is not allowed, etc. So he covered her in a burqa. That's a nice jacket. So it's a Saturday morning. Everybody's just walking around, shopping, going for lunch maybe. It's a lovely day. Not a cloud in the sky. I would say the temperature is like 14 or 15, and it's lovely in the sun. So this morning when I woke up, I got out, went to the 7-Eleven, got the $1 coffee, and sat on a bench, warmed myself up like a bird on a tree or something. It was a good experience. You know, we are, at the end of the day, we are animals as well, you know, and we have this, like if you notice, any animal on the planet wakes up with the sun and goes to bed with the sun, except us. So I just wanted to show you how the alleyways are transformed into restaurants now. And they've got nice hep music going on to create lovely ambience. And it's popular in the Melbourne culture. It's become a part of Melbourne culture to have restaurants in these alleyways where people just chill out. And look at it, it looks so lovely. And of course we need the heaters to keep people warm. I think there's another seating area there. Okay, so that was the laneway next to the GPO, and this is the GPO. At the moment we have H&M in there. So this building is from 1800s, maybe 1850 or something. It's called a building from the gold rush era. So back then they were like finding gold here in Australia, and there were quite a lot of money floating around in the market, so they created buildings like these. And it's they had a fire here apparently, and the building was derelict for a good while, and then they'd done it up, and now H&M has it. 3 floors of H&M. All the H&M you want is over here. Okay, hi. So you got the ladies section at the bottom, I guess. Beautiful. Who knew one day an ex-post office would be a H&M store. Got a elevator there as well if you want to go from the ladies section to the men's section. Okay, let's go onwards and check out what's on the other side of the road. Okay, this is another spot. I'm surprised there are no tables put here, or I can smell food. It's a place where people just come and chill out. Okay, you got a coffee shop. Oh wow, look at this. This is the side of the GPO. Check out the roof. We've got water sprinklers in them now. I don't know if they had it back in the 1860s, water sprinklers. We've got tables, couches. I like the selection of the furniture. It looks lovely. Okay, the side entrance of H&M. They consume so much coffee in Melbourne. It's crazy. You know why? I'll tell you a small story. So what happened was, there was some movement called the Templar movement, where people were moving away from alcohol. And it started in America, and then it came to Australia, and then the bar timings were reduced to, I think, like 6 p.m. or something. So it was not, alcohol wasn't completely stopped, but the timings were like reduced. So bars were open only till 6 p.m. So people used to finish work by 5 p.m. and then they used to drink till 6 p.m. and then they used to warm it outside apparently. But people needed a place to meet up and catch up with their friends. So the coffee culture started because of that. And coffee makers from all over Europe started coming to Melbourne, and the coffee culture took over. And there's this big Greek community here. So the biggest Greek community outside Greece is here in Melbourne. So they came with their coffee machines, etc. And the coffee culture took over after that. This is early 1900s. And apparently the population of Melbourne is 4.8 million. They drink 3 million cups a day, and they import like tons and tons of coffee a day. That's a lot of coffee. So thanks to the Templar movement, so we are on Bourke Street, and there was okay, I think it's I think it's like a vegan protest. Okay. I know. The cruelty to animals is crazy, I know. It's just crazy, man. I mean, being vegan also is bloody difficult, but it's not impossible, I guess. So we are here at the Royal Arcade. It's another old building. What does it say? 1870. It's built in 1870. Beautiful interior. It looks like they've maintained what the look and feel what it was back in 1870. Silk store. Hi, thanks. Look at the roof. Sorry. I was wondering if it's a real person, you know, some of those people. Hope it's not a real person. It's not. Can't be. No. Oh, that looks lovely, doesn't it? Wow. Beautiful interior. Looks like something from Harry Potter. You know, I was just looking at this, like sometimes you get these people who act like statues, but they're like real people, but this definitely is a statue. Imagine that jumped at you. Oh my god, I would have freaked out. Anyway, look at this. Let's walk through this laneway. Wow. Look at this place. Amazing. The block. Wow, it's amazing, this place. Lovely lighting. You can actually see a tailor at the back there. Look at the timing. Okay, let's move now. Walking around here in sports shoes is such a waste. You should be like dressed in, I don't know, leather, some formals, wearing leather shoes, etc. Wow, look at the flooring. What is that? Please ask us which essence. Okay, it's one of that essence thing. It smells nice. Beautiful display of cakes and pastries. Wow, look at this interior.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Thanks, how are
Beautiful interior. Beautiful interior.
Yeah, thank you.
Is it? Wow. It's amazing, really. Okay, that's tea. What a beautiful building. No matter what you're selling here, it looks so posh. Like they're selling tea over there. I've seen tea stores in India. They look like the back of a bus, but I think the quality of tea might be in par with what they're selling here. But it looks so much more beautiful, the tea store in there. Okay, so onwards, let's go look for some graffiti. They are both at the other end of the scale, aren't they? This is like, you know, posh, more cultured, settled, something calm. And graffiti is more like colorful, powerful, opinionated, want to get their voice out there. So I feel they both are at the other end of the scale. Made it to the mecca of street art. First up, Hozier Lane. I'm not a big connoisseur of graffiti, but they look pretty cool. Very colorful. What does that say? ESL, I don't know. So this is the Hozier Lane. We've got quite a lot of people here today because it's Saturday and it's a very hot tourist spot as well. So when we're talking about graffiti, it's more about you know, getting your word out there, It's about attitude, it's about your opinion, it's about being heard. I know that's Mad Max at the back. How you doing? Okay. The living room. Looks like a clothes store. This is a cool idea because it's got like hats and the outfits are very like you know, a statement, just like graffiti. So how graffiti works in these professional lanes is that if you cannot do a better job than what it is already, you should not touch it. But if you can do a better job, go for it. Sorry. So this is Hozier Lane. We have a restaurant here, diner and bar. Free Palestine. This must be recent because it's going on close to town hall, right? We just checked it out. So we'll just loop around. Lovely colors. I mean, I don't know, you need to be on certain kind of substances to appreciate this, I guess. Hey guys. There's some work going on here. Hey. I think this section is like the amateur section. You can practice your graffiti over here. So let's go to the ACDC lane now that we've seen the Hozier lane.
Sorry.
We've got normal apartments on the top. Okay, let's go. And of course, life goes on. I mean, this street is full of art and everybody's say on things, and outside the lane life goes on. What do we have next to this lane? Apartments. Flinders Landing apartment. Pizza. Chanel. It's just that lane transports you to a different place, and it's all about art and creativity, and once you're out of the lane and you're back to life.
Hey.
Hi. We gotta cross the road and go to ACDC lane. It's very central, the Hozier lane and the ACDC lane. We are like, that's the Flinders Street, I believe. That's the Hyatt Melbourne Hotel, this one. Dude, I don't know, I'm crossing and that guy wants to go ahead of me. Anyway, we're on our way to the lane. Chanel. That's cool, right? Like, you got Chanel, maybe 100 meters away from a lane which is popular for its graffiti. Is this it? No. Got restaurants and laneways. Laneways with art. Laneways with restaurants. And such a chilled out atmosphere, isn't it? You got restaurants with lovely lighting. Look at that bar. It looks like Clinton. Look at this bar. Wow, lovely lighting. Okay, I see some graffiti. I think we are at the ACDC lane. That's it. The famous ACDC lane. I like how we've got bins, we've got air cons, and it's just a lane in everyday life, but it's popular. It's where quite some great artists have come and expressed themselves. I don't know which band. Oh, that's the Rage Against the Machine. I know that for sure. That's the Matrix track came from that album cover. I don't know which band this is. Got loads of posters. I was expecting graffiti. Sleep deprived maniacs. Like these small graffiti arts mean a lot to people who know what it represents, you know. Unfortunately, I don't know much about it. Okay, that's Cinderella. Some Shake. I think all these are album covers, right? Back in the day when cassette records were there, I think these artists are from those era, because ACDC was from that era, before the CD era would say, oh, I know that one. That's Nirvana, never mind. In purple. The color Melbourne loves, purple. Oh my god. You see purple everywhere sometimes, like on the trains and clocks, etc. Man, that was some band. That's my #1 band, go-to band. Oh, I know that one. That's the Mick Jagger's band. And there it is, ACDC. So you see this building at the back. I was hearing about a famous venue called the Cherry Bar, and it used to give opportunity for up-and-coming bands, etc. And then Lady Gaga once came here and she heard about the place and she wanted to play there. And she went over and said, can I play? And they said, no, it's booked. And Lady Gaga was like, she just sat down and watched the band play like the rest of the crowd. And bought drinks for everybody apparently. Wow, look at that one. Ooh, that's big. It's like Black Jesus, huh? It's like, it looks like Jesus, but is not carrying a crucifix, but like a tree, a whole tree. Well, that's graffiti for you. Like it makes somehow jog your mind. I'll see you in the next video, okay? Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.